Hello, hello, and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. This Pick a Card reading is all about the Lionsgate energy. So this is going to help you to know what you should focus on to manifest the things that you're manifesting during this Lionsgate portal. So as you know, all you need to do is stop, take a deep breath, and choose which of these piles you feel has your most significant message. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or pile number 4. Now, to help you choose, because it's Lionsgate, I chose these kitty cats for each pile. So this pile has the lucky cat with the paw in the air, the little tabby, which this one was made in Japan. This is a Chinese type belief system where this paw up in the air, the left paw, brings in abundance. Then this one here is made in Japan, and it's a little tabby cat. It's really cute. And then this one here, it's very heavy. It is made out of pewter, I do believe. A beautiful silver pewter cat. And this one here is a beautiful black kitty cat. Now this one, it's a little bit rough. It's had a bit of a time, but I've had it for a long time, and it does have special meaning to me. So that's why I am including that cute little black kitty as well. Now, maybe that'll help you choose whichever deck that you feel the most drawn to, whichever pile you feel the most drawn to. And so take a moment, decide which one's for you. You might be drawn to two. If so, you can listen to both because there's probably a message in both of them for you. And we shall get started. So if you need to pause it, go ahead and pause till you decide, and then come back when you're ready. So let's get started with pile number 1. So the decks that I'm using, by the way, I'm using this one here, which is Kyle Gray's deck, Ancestors, Angels and Ancestors Oracle. I'm also using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. And the other deck that I'm using for the main part of the reading is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. And then we'll also be pulling cards from these two decks, which are Power Animal Oracle by Stephen Farmer and the Your Soul Knows deck by yours truly, by me. All right, so let's get started. So let's go to pile number 1, and let's see what we've got here. So the first card we have is Sandpiper, Be Playful, card number 51. So always take notice of the numbers because they could also be meaningful to you as well. And then we've got Winter, Take Care of Your Needs. So we've got a wolf card there. And we also have the Envy card, number 20. So let's have a look and see what is the meaning of all of these cards. So let me grab the books here. So let's first have a look at this card here. Let's go with this one first. Card number 20. So this card is from the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. This card is the Envy card. And now this pile here, pile number 1, it's got sort of a heavy kind of a feel to it. Like you might be feeling kind of heavy and burdened at the moment, which is interesting because this kitty cat is about abundance and bringing in what's good. So that's what we're going to focus on. So this card here is actually, it's about feelings of lack and dissatisfaction with your life. And, you know, the person here has got a pearl in one hand, like a huge pearl in one hand, and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. And she's actually standing in a silver room looking out at this beautiful golden city right on the horizon. This person, they've got a life of value already, but they're kind of like, they're not seeing that at the moment, and they're just like longing for what they see elsewhere. You know, it's kind of like the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. So instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, their desire for more only causes this deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows, right, in the way that they're dressed and everything. So this card upright, which it did come out upright, is telling you to let go of any, jealousy of seeing, thinking that other people have it better than you do, that sort of thing. And acknowledge the blessings that you already have in your life. So now is the time to shift your focus, is what it says. And when you envy others, it only attracts more to them and not you energetically. That's apparently how that works. So notice all that you already have and thank the universe for it. There is an actual affirmation with this card. It's about letting go of lack and looking at the blessings in your life with joy and satisfaction. And that's kind of like when we do the gratitude bit, like having gratitude for the things that you have, recognizing them, and maybe even writing down every day the things that you have gratitude for helps to bring more good things to you. So that card there is about the feelings of lack, even though like there's this beautiful stuff right there on the horizon. And this card here, now the winter card, it's about taking care of your needs, and it's talking about doing everything that you need to do for yourself to be at your best and to move beyond your fears and your limitations and your thoughts of lack, right? And then, so in the animal realm, for a lot of animals, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. It's like when you want to curl up in a little ball kind of thing. And then, but you might not feel as bright as you'd like to be at the moment, but there's a force within you that's encouraging you to continue with whatever it is that you've got going on. And the winter card features a wolf, one of the few animals that actually stay active all year round. So wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that the wolf medicine will help you to move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. And also at your own pace is what I'm hearing too. So extended message for this card, as per the book, it says you have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. And although you may feel in the dark, like this card here, right? Get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem like a challenging process. So ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You might uncover something from your past that you buried deep, or, just know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, the light, that you create a space for miracles. So you might feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. So when the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, which is, we're kind of looking at both. So we're looking at how you got here, but we're also looking at the present. This is how you're feeling, and this is what you need to do to manifest what you want during this Lion's portal to move forward. So it says it can also indicate that in the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So right now for you, winter, maybe you've been kind of hibernating and laying low and feeling like this card here, kind of dark and gray, but just know that this is the time to really make those plans for those future intentions. And this card here, now the Sandpiper card, is interesting to have with those, because the Sandpiper card, it's about being playful. So this is one way to get out of that darkness, right? And especially during the Lionsgate portal, it says, Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. Card number 51. Again, pay attention to the numbers because they could be significant and bring you a message as well. So watch out for the numbers, like in your day-to-day kind of thing. And the oracle message for this card from the book says sandpapers. Sandpipers are cute, like little clowns, poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. So the appearance of the Sandpiper spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage your playfulness, which is going to help bring you out of that darkness and that hibernation and bring the good energy in and bring the abundance in that you're looking for. So perform whatever tasks that you have before you with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new in the old, and who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have some fun. Sandpiper Spirit's happy and curious nature can help you feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. So they always have a protection message with this card, which would be if it came out upside down, which it did not. But the protection message refers to what this other card talked about, and now this is about flipping it around, right? So the protection message was when your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper Spirit's message is to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in every day. So that is how you're pulling yourself out of this space here. So that is the Sandpiper card. Now let's have a look real quickly here at the Stephen Farmer deck, Power Animal Oracle cards, and we shall see what the additional message is. What have we got? Lizard. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. So as you create this playfulness in your life, also pay attention to your dream time, because during this Lionsgate portal is where these beautiful messages can also come through to help to guide you to your next step. Lastly, we're going to do for you pile number 1, a card from my deck, Your Soul Knows, which is about your soul knowing what you need. And in this case, intuition, inner knowingness guides you. Trust yourself. Once again, your dreams, your visions, your inner guidance, and your intuition. So by creating this playfulness, it's going to help to change the energy, and then it's going to allow those messages to come through. And couldn't be a better time for that reading for you, pile number 1, because Lionsgate portal energy can really, really intensify all of those things. That is your message, pile number 1. So let's move on now to pile number 2. So pile number 2 with the little tabby kitty. Let's have a look at the cards here. You've got Chameleon Spirit. Oh, look, Lizard and Chameleon. Cool. So you might have been drawn to both decks there. So Chameleon Spirit number 14. So let's flip all the cards first, and then we'll go to the meanings. Wise One. Grow within your current situation. I always say bloom where you're planted, right? Don't be looking somewhere else before you become who you are. And Community, number 7. So let's go with the books and see what these cards have to say. So when we're looking at card number 7, Community, so when we're looking at how you can use this reading to help you manifest the things that you want in your life during this Lionsgate energy, this talks about connection with kindred spirits. And this card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas and supportive energy. And the lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community. So you can see the little orbs there in the background, right? Floating around over their heads. And so when this card appears, it indicates that, an association of some kind is at play here. And so it might be a casual connection of like-minded people joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of like 3 or more entities is how they worded it here. And, it's saying that the time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. So that's during this Lionsgate portal energy. That is what they're saying. And then we've got networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. So it's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates the power in the energetic realm. So couldn't be a better time for that, right? So receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending you some beneficial allies your way. So like the happy family card that is in this deck, this card could also indicate a party or a celebration of some kind as well. But in this case, I feel like it's about connecting with community and like-minded people to create what it is that you're trying to create and manifest. So now we're looking at the Wise One card. And this card talks about grow within your current situation is what the card says. It's got an owl and a crow. Nope, that's a raven because the beak is curved. So I do believe that's a raven. So let's look at this meaning for this card. It talks about the main message. It says, knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. So again, it's bringing in other people, right? So it's talking about commitment. So, committing to something with other people in a community. And then also the Wise One card refers to the same thing. So now, insights from your elders. So probably maybe those people in that community that you need to connect with are people who already have experience in the thing that you're working on. So the Wise One represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. And in paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware of aspect of the goddess because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands, it is a raven, perfect, represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and to be reborn again and again. So that's kind of what we do in this life. It's a spiral, but the spiral usually moves up. And each time we go around, we feel like we're repeating things, but we're actually moving up the spiral in our learning. So now it says, she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. So if you're feeling something deep in your soul, and this community or people that you need to connect with, pay attention to that because it's really, really important right now. And you can definitely pull that out during this energy right now. So the extended message for this card talks about the wisdom of the Wise One being based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. Well, that remains to be seen. Some younger people are more committed and more reliable than others. So I think in this case, it just speaks to making sure that you're being reliable and that the people that you bring in are reliable and just as committed as you are to the same focus and what it is that you're trying to create. Now, when this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. And that's what I talked about, bloom where you're planted, right? It says, be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. So maybe somebody has been let you down lately, or maybe you feel like you let yourself down, but don't let that hold you back. Now is the time to push forward. Whenever you see this, now is the time to push forward. And it says, and that is not who you were born to be. So the unreliable part. So keep working on what you're working on because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run, is what it's saying here. So this is, you might feel like, should I give up on this? Should I go somewhere else? Should I do something different? Sometimes, we're living in a space where we feel like things just aren't working, or maybe we feel like, if I could just move somewhere else, then I would do this. But what they're saying, like I said, bloom where you're planted and grow within your current situation is what the card says. So once you begin to make that movement, it's going to help you to create the changes and maybe the places that you want to go in your life. Now, card number 14, Chameleon Spirit. It says, act as if. So what a great card to follow that one. So this card says, Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing. That's those there. And you're required to come into harmony with them so that you can co-create your greatest dream. Co-creation, the universe and those people that you're looking to bring in. And let's see now. Feeling sensitive. If you're feeling sensitive, it says good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how to best adapt, right? How to best adapt to your environment, just like a chameleon would do. They're very adaptable, and the people in it. So while at the same time maintaining your integrity, so again, we're talking about reliability, integrity, commitment. So while maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. So even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, chameleon spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in to this community, right? And learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. So where you are, bloom where you're planted. So you're going to adapt and grow where you are. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. And adapting isn't about losing yourself. It's about learning how to dance with others. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Look at how those cards came together. So this is about learning how to grow where you are and be adaptable. So let's grab a couple more cards and see. This is the Power Animal Oracle, which I chose because of Lionsgate and the big kitty cat on the back of the cards, right? It seemed fitting. I like these cards. And it says, you know where you are going and you will get there. Determination. Oh my goodness. So after all these cards, it's telling you to remain determined because you're going to get where you're going. Those changes are going to happen for you. So it might feel like you're swimming upstream at the moment, but you just have to be determined. And then one more card from the Your Soul Knows deck, which is my deck that I created. It's just positive little prompts. And let's see. Nope, that's more than one card. We just need one. These cards are tiny, so often we'll throw more than one at a time, but we don't want a confused message. We want a clear message. Look at that. Adaptability. Remain flexible, yet strong. Like a willow, bend but don't break. How perfect is that? Adaptability. Chameleon. Act as if. Be adaptable. Be determined. And this card here. Grow within your current situation and adapt to your situation. Pile number 2. It's screaming the same message at you over and over again. That's so funny. So pile number 2, I really hope that helps you. And I'm going to now move on to pile number 3. Let's see what happens there. Okay, pile number 3. So let's flip them all over and see what we've got. So the first card is Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. And that's number 18. The numbers are often significant. And Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Oh, this has got a really gentle energy to it, this one here. And Door to Spirit. How pretty. Look at that. Card number 32. So now let's go ahead and I didn't leave much room for this one here with the phone stand in the way. We're just going to push those to the side a little bit and grab the meanings for these cards. Okay, so card number 32, Door to Spirit. You've got all these beautiful orbs coming in the door to guide you. So this is about spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. And what better time to have this card than during the Lionsgate portal. So there's a door. That's like a portal. Things are coming through to you right now. And it says, this door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. Perfect. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of Spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. That could be healing yourself or healing others, or both. So now is the time to open up the unexpected guidance and inspiration of Spirit into the magic and power of your true identity. What a perfect time for that, right? So card number 32. So always pay attention also to the numbers, because, oops, kitty cat, we knocked you over. So pretty and shiny. There we go. So now let's go to the next card, which is Earth Mother. Now, Earth Mother is from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle by Kyle Gray. And this one is about feeling loved and comforted. So here, Spirit is coming through. The universe is being very gentle and supportive. It's a beautiful, shining gold card, like beautiful light orbs coming through to help you. Might even have seen some orbs, right? So it's telling you to pay attention. If you think that you did see orbs, then this is to confirm that for you. Now, they are with you. They are definitely with you. The Earth Mother card, so pretty, feeling loved and comforted. Pile number 3. These cards are so sweet and so gentle and loving. So you're really being comforted and held by the universe right now. So this card here says, allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. And it also says, Earth Mother is the female counterpart to Sky Father. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and the heart of Earth Mother, you are her child. And she is highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. So Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences the challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Well, there's another card about adaptability. So maybe it's possible that you might have been drawn to pile number 2 as well, if you did want to listen to that. That's a repeated message about adaptability. So her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, the maiden, mother, and crone, and that card was the crone there in that one as well. Behind her, you can help adapt as the changes of life come your way. So that is beautiful. And it says also, the extended message for this card says that you may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but now that you're moving back to your natural center, and that's going to bring you into a place of clarity and openness. And if you felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You might not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important you know that and feel loved. If you've had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help you clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based in love. So this is such a beautiful, nurturing message for pile number 3. And let's look at the Dear Spirit card, because this card also is a gentle, nurturing message. So the number of this card is number 18. So pay attention for that. The numbers could come up to you in day-to-day life, and those can be kind of like signposts to let you know that you're on your path and you're headed in the right direction. And just a little, nod from the universe when you do see it. So Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So this card says that the time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. So you may have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but don't worry. Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. So again, it's talking about, it could be this Earth Mother card talked about being a mother or dealing with your mother. So it could be something to do with a family member that you're having some issues with, but it's telling you, you know, bring a gentle touch to the situation as well. So that might be an added message for you here. And it says your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. So again, Lionsgate portal, energy is heightened. Very important to know that, because whatever that you put your energy into during this time, it's going to expand. So follow the way of the dear spirit and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. So remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you'll be rewarded tenfold. Like I said, it grows, right? So it grows, whatever energy you put out there. So they're basically saying this isn't the time to, you know, engage in an argument, right? Because this is going to make the negative stuff grow more. So let's grab some cards here to add to this beautiful, gentle, kind and nurturing message. It's a really soft, gentle message coming through for you. So let's, oh, nope. Let's see. So this is from the Stephen Farmer deck with the kitty cat on the back. An added message. Rabbit, fertility. Your creativity is at a peak. So this is something else that you can focus on, is what it's saying. And rabbit, fertility, mother, earth mother. That's an interesting addition to this pile. I don't know, maybe this message could be for somebody who's having fertility issues, but it's talking about, you know, not being negative and not being in the negative energy and not causing any arguments with anyone about it, and really tapping into what the universe has to offer you. And creativity being at a peak, this is about, you know, for all of the pile number 3 people, is to also tap into your creativity during the Lionsgate, because that is just, it's so expansive for you right now, and it's definitely gonna help you to grow things. So just remember that the, you know, the rabbit is timid and nervous, right? So just remember to keep this gentle dear energy, you know, in there. So let's have a look. So it's talking about being creative. So you can create the situation that you want, is basically what they're referring to, by using the gentle approach, not engaging in any arguments or anything like that. So let's see what this deck has to say. So this is the Your Soul Knows deck. It's just got the little positive prompts in it. This is the deck that I created, and there we go. Transformation. A beautiful you is emerging, and that really goes with this one here. The new beginnings, the opportunities, right? Transformation. A beautiful new you is emerging. So a gentle, happy you, right? You're going to use a gentle approach to get where you're going. All right. You're going to use a soft touch. You're not going to be aggressive, but definitely the universe is nurturing you. Nurture yourself. And this energy right now is the time for you to create. It is at a peak. So big changes there for you. Pile number 3 during this beautiful Lionsgate energy. So let's move on to pile number 4. Okay, so pile number 4. Let's flip the cards first. What do we got here? That one came up in reverse. Panther Spirit. Oh my goodness, look at that. We've got the dark kitty here and the panther there. How cool is that? Reclaim your power. Number 44. Oh, pile number 4, 44. Look at that. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Perfect. And then this one here, oh, this is the only pile where any of the cards came up in reverse. So let's see. Number 41, the 7th chakra. Follow, oh, look at that. 7th chakra is a crown, following the stars. Okay, so let's grab the book here for that one. So we're looking at this card, the number 41 card. So again, pay attention to the numbers because the universe may show you these numbers to help confirm for you that you're on your path or just give you a nod from the other side somehow. The 7th chakra, the crown chakra, associated with Archangel Uriel, which means fire of God, and the beautiful lavender purple light coming from the crown chakra at the top of the head. This card being in reverse, I mean, this card is about connecting with your intuition. And in reverse, it shows that there's been a block to your own intuition and to the potential help and power from the spirit world. So perhaps you fear opening up to this side of your life, or perhaps it's just something that seems foreign or unrealistic. Either way, it's time to awaken the beauty and the power of this realm. It says, see your crown chakra spinning in a beautiful violet or white light and call upon Uriel's passion and power to help bring this connection into being. And once you're open to the incredible peace and power that spirit can bring, your life will never be the same. And if we look at what it would be like if that was in the upright position, it's basically talking about it being a great time to get connected, right? And it says the assistance from spirit is great, and especially from a powerful angel like Uriel, or maybe a family member or friend that's in spirit. But right now is a great time to get connected because of the Lionsgate energy. So everything is very powerful, very intense right now. So this is the time to do this. Now, let's go on to the next card here. This is the Star Ancestor card, and it talks about following the voice of your own soul. So again, it talks about connecting with your intuition, spirit connections, intuition, inspiration. That's what the other card was about. And this one here, Star Ancestor, says, heed the messages coming directly from your soul, right? So it says the Star Ancestors is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and the stars. And it says here that the person who wrote this says, I believe that it's because they are remembering their starry connections. And those are what this card represents. So the Star Ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you're willing to be helped. Again, reiterating the message in the first card, right? It says they can support you with connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. And then the extended message for this card here is there's a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world. And there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. And Lionsgate portal, energy is more intense, right? So it says information and inspiration. Again, same word that was used in this card, inspiration, that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. So you're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. So continue following the cosmic guidance that's coming your way, right? So if you pick this, know that that is the case. So it's interesting how these cards, This is pile number 4. This is a 41, and this is number 44. So, I mean, I pull these cards. I don't look at them until I turn the camera on. So I didn't know that was there. This is really, really cool how this pile has come out. And so let's have a look and see what the Panther Spirit card is about. It says reclaim your power. And it's really cool too that it also came up in the deck that I had put the little black kitty cat beside. So Panther Spirit, reclaim your power, which also was in reverse when I pulled it up, which is in the protection mode. So the protection message for this card says, the question is, are you feeling shaky because you have made a bold move and have not yet seen confirmation that everything is going to work out? Or is fear holding you back? Once again, a block, just like that one there. And are you afraid to act until all risk of failure has been removed? The moment when there is no risk whatsoever will never come. So follow the urging of your Panther Spirit within and look your fear in the eye. Have you ever heard of the famous line, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? So stare down your fear, and it will retreat and make way for your courage to fill you from head to toe. Perhaps you're afraid that you can't trust the power that's rising within you, and you fear that the qualities that you'll find within when you look deeply at why you resist the challenge before you. So every part of you, no matter how dark it may seem, has a light quality. So be bold and face it. Own the light and make the peace with your shadow. Spirit trusts you, so be brave and trust yourself. What a beautiful card that is. It definitely talks about being bold and reclaiming your power. And during this Lionsgate, it's about, dreaming about what you want to do, right? And taking an action on it, right? Not just thinking about it and being blocked and not knowing what the next step is. Like, you feel these messages coming through. You know they're there and you feel the pull, but your fear is blocking you. So you've had inspiration and intuition, but you've been blocked as per these two cards. So now it's telling you to reclaim your power. And so let's go ahead and pull a card from this deck here, again with a kitty cat on it, right? To support this beautiful Lionsgate energy where you can really, whatever you focus on, it just expands and gets bigger. So make sure you're focusing on the right things. That is one card. No kidding. You did that just happen? Yes, it just did. Oh, I'm blown away. I shouldn't be. Like, I mean, seriously, at this point, nothing should surprise me. However, that did just happen. Black Panther, passion. Follow your passion. Oh my gosh. Pile number 4. This is screaming at you. If you picked pile number 4, whoa. Holy smokes. That's magic. That is magic right there. Whew. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card here, which is from the Your Soul Knows deck. But I really want to go to the book for this, for an additional message for you, pile number 4, because that Panther message is so strong. It's so strong. I am just in complete amazement here. Oh, that's more than one card. We just want one. There we go. Clear vision. Envision the life you desire and see yourself there. So follow your passion. Envision that. Have a clear vision. And whatever's blocking that vision, time to let that stuff go. So just give me a moment here. I'm going to grab the book for Black Panther because this is just, I just can't even. I can't believe that. Like 44 cards in that deck. Hello. And I mean, the other deck has even more cards in it. The Colette Baron-Reid deck has more than 44. So let's, once I calm down so I can grab this book here. Oof. Okay. This is a magical one. So I'm going to read this to you right from the book to make sure that we don't miss any of the message, because this just like blows me away. Right? So it says, the winding road of your life with all its twists and turns, expected and unexpected, just like this reading, okay, has brought you to this point. You're faring quite well, and there's an urgent need that you're feeling in your bones and your soul, right? You're feeling it. And the need to express more and more fluently your true self, your inner core. It's so much safer and in some ways easier to deny. Again, you were worried about, not feeling safe. To deny the fruits of following your true passion. Questions of safety and survival abound. By stepping into this total expression of who you truly are, like worrying about what people think and all that stuff. It says, let them remain questions. Cast them aside and embrace what turns you on, what lights you up, which is also mentioned in here. So once you've discovered what your true passion is, and you probably already know what that is, by honoring it and living it, all else will be taken care of. Does that surprise you? Or maybe it challenges you. Trust that your inner yearning is real and express it. If not all at once, then gradually, but express it. Don't worry about how it will look to others or whether or not anyone at all would approve. When it comes to the end of your days, you'll be able to say with all sincerity and without reservation that you lived your life passionately and in truth. Whoa. So let's see. Strength, clarity, and solitude. So just know, cats are independent. So in your case, unlike the one that had the community card, in your case, this may be a solo journey for you, pile number 4. But just know that it's all going to work out for the best for you. So just envision the life that you desire. See yourself there. Follow your passion. Oh my goodness. Reclaim your power. Follow the voice of your soul. Follow your passion. And the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, that's those messages that have been blocked that are trying to come through for your inspiration, in your intuition that's coming through. Pile number 4, that was an absolutely magical one. That was just beautiful. I love it. So, Lionsgate energy. Now's the time. Now's the time. And remember, 44 is an 8 as well. So the 8-8 portal, really important for you, pile number 4. That is your magical, magical message, pile number 4. So I hope this helps you, everybody. And also, if you're interested in a personal reading rather than a collective one, please do reach out to me and arrange for a personal reading, which I am still doing at this time. I will not reach out to you. You need to reach out to me. So you can put a message under this video, or you can reach out to me through my contact information, my email, etc. I also still have that e-course called How to Read Oracle Cards Intuitively. If you would like to learn how to read for yourself, I'd be more than happy to share that with you. And any information and questions that you have, definitely reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to help you. So I do hope this helps you, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful day and a wonderful Lionsgate portal. Keep shining.